What's up, people? Salty McFly. Now, I was watching TV the other night, and it reminded me somehow, I forget what was going on when I was watching, but it reminded me of an old show that I used to watch on the Discovery Channel called Sons of Guns. If you've never seen it, it's about a gunsmithing, gun manufacturing company in Louisiana called Red Jacket. And what they did was they manufactured guns and they made different variants, specialty orders for customers, things like that. The very first episode that got me hooked on the show was they made a master key shotgun underbarrel attachment for like an assault rifle. I was like, wow, that's pretty cool. They went through the whole process of making it, how they did it, and then they used it at the end, showing that what it could do. And I was like, wow, it's like Call of Duty when they used to have the underbarrel attachment. I was like, this is amazing. This is cool, man. I like this show a lot. So I got hooked on the show right then and there. After a while, the show kind of tailed off. It got really into the reality show side of it with like fake storylines and fake bullshit. I wasn't into that, but they were still making pretty cool guns. So I tuned in. I watched the show. I'd fast forward through some of the crap of them talking I really didn't care about. But the owner, what we thought was the owner by watching the show, a guy named Will Hayden, always seemed to be kind of a weird dude. Couldn't put my finger on it. Me and my girl would watch the show, and you'd be like, there's something weird about this guy. Everybody seemed to be really kind of afraid of this guy. They watched what they said around him. They tiptoed around him, and he could be really crazy. Like, he could just go off at any point in time, and not like American Chopper Dad go off, like start yelling about stuff like that. But like, this was always seemed to be a little bit different. I could never put my finger on it. So all of a sudden, the show just went off the air. Like, out of nowhere. You know what I mean? Some time went by. I'm waiting for the show to come back on. It never did. And then I just kind of forgot about the show completely. But the other day, like I said in the beginning of the commentary, the show popped back into my mind. And I was like, I wonder what happened. So I go online doing a little armchair detective research. And it turns out that the owner, Will Hayden, well, we thought was the owner. He's not really the owner. Will Hayden was arrested for sex with a minor. Sex with a minor. And not just sex with a minor like, oh, she was 17 years old, she lied about her age, or whatever situation, which is still jacked up. If you're older and you can have sex with somebody, you freaking check ID, son. Be smart, do what you gotta do, check all that stuff out. But this was not just any minor. This girl was 11 years old, and it was his own daughter. His own daughter. And I'm not just saying this coming out here like, oh, I read this online and this is true. No, this is all documented. He's arrested for it. And his eldest daughter actually went on Dr. Phil. Her name is Stephanie. She was also on the show a lot. She did like the front, like reception kind of things. And she was married to one of the other cast members on the show. They had a kid together, whatever the situation was. She went on Dr. Phil, and she said that when she was younger, he also molested her. How messed up is that? To go back and think that, like, I used to talk highly of the show. Like, I used to watch the show, it was good, they do this, that, and the other. Not knowing that the entire time where they were filming that, what he was going home at night and doing. How messed up is that? I cannot believe that was going on under everybody's nose and nobody knew what was going on. No, somebody knew what was going on. Stephanie knew what was going on, but she was so concerned with her own life and different things that she would not step up and say something. And because of that, her younger sister suffered for over a year being molested by her own father. I cannot believe that at all. Now, everything was just speculation. Everything's speculation. But for me, when the eldest daughter came out and said that this actually happened, it happened to her, and she knew about different things or whatever, that put it over the edge for me. This guy does not deserve to be out of jail. He deserves to stay in freaking jail. It's completely despicable and awful what he was doing. I can't believe it. I can't believe it at all. If you guys have shows that you just kind of canceled, just kind of disappeared out of nowhere, check them out online. You never know what you're going to find and never know why these shows actually got canceled. Absolutely crazy. That's it. I'm done. Salty McFly.